How many people are watching gold rate nowadays? 2 months back, we had made a discussion, we had come to a discussion that gold rate in India is hitting 1 lakh rupees per 10 gram. Gold rate in India is hitting 1 lakh rupees per 10 gram. In 2004, gold rate was around 5,000 rupees per 10 gram. 5,000 rupees per 10 gram in 2004. Merely in 20 years, gold rate has become 20 times more costly. 20 times, not 20,000 rupees. 20 times more costly. Gold rate is extremely costly in India. 2 months back, it is 1 lakh rupees. Is it really 20,000? People would say, no, no, no. 1 lakh rupees per 10 gram is impossible. Go and check the rate now. It is 1 lakh 23,000 per 10 gram. Now the gold rate worldwide in India is 1 lakh 23,000 per 10 gram. If 21 year back, it was 4,000 rupees per 10 gram. Now it is 1 lakh 123,000 rupees per 10 gram. This is something that no one would believe on it. Okay, India is a country which import gold, we can say maximum in the world. I believe it is second number after China. India import a huge amount of gold from worldwide, huge amount of gold. Around 800 ton of gold India import every year. In 2004, when gold price was 5,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees per 10 gram, then India was importing 80 ton of gold per year. 80 ton of gold per year in 2004. Now it is 800 ton of gold. Looks like the gold import of India, the way gold import into India has risen, same way gold price has increased. More or less, we can say gold price around the globe is being driven by India. This is what I would say, and China. Because these two countries, the way they have accelerated, I would say India only. India has accelerated the way import of the gold price is growing day by day around the world. Anyway, 2025 gold import in India has decreased. Around 30% less gold India is importing in 2025. Means consumer demand is less, but still gold price is going high. Mere in 2 months, gold price has gone 23,000 rupees per 10 gram in 2 months only. Now it has become maximum people in India to get away from buying gold. It is not possible by anyone to buy 10 gram of gold also. 123,000 rupees per 10 gram, who will give? If someone has extremely high income, he can only purchase the gold. Okay, worldwide gold price is going high, but we have always said that gold price is driven by India and China, because more you import gold, this is called supply and demand chain. If demand is high and supply is less, then gold price will grow up only. Countries they kind of produce gold like Australia, China, United States of America, Russia, some African country. They produce gold. They take out from the earth. They produce gold, and their gold production is same one. But when demand is high, they are raising the price. Okay, looks like if gold price has gone up again in last 2 months, then gold demand would be higher. Either it is in China or India. Somewhere gold demand is very high, and because of that, the country who are supplying a gold, they have raised their price. If gold demand goes down, then price will be low only. Now we will see some statistics. What is the condition of gold? Okay, I have not written down the statistic. How much gold producing country they produce gold? I believe the United States, China, they produce gold, and they produce gold up to 300, 400 ton only. Like China, they produce gold in terms of 300 to 400 ton every year, whereas India only consuming 800 ton per year. 20 years back when gold price was low, at that time India was importing 80 ton of gold per year. That means people have started using gold a lot in India due to they have money, they got money through globalization or whatsoever. But that is the scenario. In 1999, okay, the gold import in India was merely 70 to 80 ton. Okay, but in 2004, it went to the gold import went to around 100 ton. Okay, and slowly it started increasing. And by 2010, India was importing 400 ton of gold. In 2012, 500 ton of gold, and around 2013, 890 ton of gold India was importing. 890. 2015, 776. 2017, 690. 2019, 775. Then Corona period came, and then 2022, 673. 2020, 24, 712 ton of gold India imported. Okay, from July 2024, looking at the price so much high, Indian customer they started reducing their purchase of gold, and gold purchase started reducing. If one thing, this is one data. Another data is a smuggling of the gold in India. Around 100 ton of gold is being smuggled into India every year. When the import was 800 ton of gold, legal import, then 100 ton of gold were imported illegally into the India. Anyway, the gold consumption in India started decreasing by July 2024, and now government they reduced the tariff on the gold, I believe, from 15% excise duty to 5%, only 5%. Anyway, that is the scenario. What is the current import of gold into the India in 2025? In February 30 ton, January 40, February 30, April 40, March 50, April 40, May 30, June 30, July 30, August 50, September 60. 60 ton per month. On average 50 ton per month. Around 600 ton. This year India would export gold. That is 30% less people are thinking from 2024 to 2023. In 2024 August time frame, 170 ton in 1 month, that is a record, was import, and since then it is decreasing more or less July August time frame. Anyway, now the question is arising last 2 months. What happened all of a sudden that gold import is increasing, gold price is increasing? We have already said that gold price is based upon supply and demand. If demand is high, gold price will go high. Demand is low, gold price will go low, because gold is not something that it is manufactured in any company. It comes from the earth, and production is constant only, more or less. More you demand, they will raise the price. Okay, it's not that they will increase the supply and price may not go high. It is not like that. Anyway, so if I see the gold price, before we go into the reason, if I see the gold prices, then gold prices in India right now it is 123,000 rupees per 10 gram, 24 carat gold, and 113,000 per carat per 22 carat gold for 10 gram. If I see worldwide, then it is Indonesia, it is 112 by 103, 24 carat and 23 carat gold in rupees per 10 gram. Turkey 113 by 103, Colombia 112 by 103, United States 115 by 109, Hong Kong 113 by 103, Kuwait 113 by 104. 113 is 24 carat gold for 10, 113,000 for 10 gram gold, 24 carat by 104. Dubai 114 by 106. If someone goes to Dubai and he purchase gold out there, 10,000 rupees per 10 gram will be less price out there. Bahrain 114,000 rupees, 24 carat or 107,000 rupees for the 23 carat. For the, I think, 23 carat or 22 carat. Bahrain, Singapore 118 by 107, Australia 121 by 108, Russia 113 by 103. So all these countries they have cheaper gold price in India. If Indian gold rate is 10,000 higher than the worldwide price, this exactly proves that Indian taxation system is very high, very high. 10,000 rupees per 10 gram is very high. India government as a government they are putting GST or whatsoever. Anyway, much expected. What is the reason of gold price rise all of a sudden? In past 2 months, global political instability has grown up to any level, very high. If we see India, then 50% tariff on India. There, this is creating a kind of a uncertainty in India. Miss America is trying to detach itself from the India business, India trade. This is it is causing fear among the investors in India, people in India. That is the one very big reason. America is creating uncertainty in India. America is creating uncertainty in United States itself. In 15 days back, the salary of many federal employees has been blocked now. Their job has been blocked right now. It is on a hold. They are not asked to come to office, central government employees. Till they are not asked to come to the office, their salary will not be given. Okay, they are saying there is a funding problem or funding act has not passed in parliament in their congress, so salary cannot be given. This kind of uncertainty is leading people to reserve the gold. They do not have trust on their government. They don't know what will happen. More uncertainty grows, people or companies or the firms more likely they will store the gold. This is the human nature. If I am going and buying petrol from the market, and whenever I am taking my vehicle to the whenever I am taking my motorbike, my two-wheeler bike to the petrol bank, I get the petrol always. But today I went to the petrol bank, I did not get the petrol. Hurry running here there in illegal way. In some shop I got the petrol. Next time if I go, I'm facing same problem. Third time, if I go to the petrol bunk and find the petrol, I will get my tank full, and I'll come to the house and I will open the tank and I will store the full petrol in some jar, airtight jar. I'll go back to petrol bunk again. I will get my tank full and I'll come back and I will store in some jar. If they allow to give in jar, I will take 4 5 jar to the petrol bunk and I'll get it filled and I'll keep in my house. This is human tendency. If there is an uncertainty, person will try to store it. This is a human tendency. So when there is an uncertainty in the market that is going on, now people are storing gold. So gold demand has had sharply risen in fraction of time. This is one thing. Second thing is China is overtaking America. Anyway, in trade, China has overtaken America. Now, China is talking about global governments, global governments initiative. Means China will lead the world in global government. Global government means any country wants any loan rather than going to G7 country or the International Monetary Fund or World Bank, they will come to China and China will give loan. That is the concept that is going on now. So World Bank and International Monetary Fund rather than in Europe or America or Canada, now all the World Bank will come to China. This is the concept that is going on. They will float new currency called R value, and the bank name is NDB. That bank is already working since 2014. NDB, New Development Bank. Earlier it was called BRICS banks. So it's a multilateral bank, and 5 countries they have share in the bank: India, China, Russia, Brazil, and South Africa in NDB bank. And NDB bank can float a currency, can give loan only when it has gold reserve. Any bank, Reserve Bank of India, it has gold reserve. Like that NDB bank, now it is trying to operate full-fledged and distributing paper note. In that manner, the representation of paper note must be there in the bank in the gold manner. Now they are buying in tons of gold. Now that news came 2 months back only that NDB bank is buying heavy amount of gold now. Heavy means more or less they may buy around 100 ton of gold that is required to give loan or float the currency. So why all are happening? All are happening because of uncertainty from United States. The way United States president daily basis he is floating the daily basis he is floating the kind of executive order. American president is dying for Nobel Award. American president every hour he is floating a executive order. This much change is going on. This much change is bringing uncertainty into the market, and uncertainty is hitting China also badly because they cannot go with that much uncertainty in the dollar or whatsoever because they are leading country in the world. Now they have to make things stable. To make things stable, they have they have to capture their customer, and they have to say whatever you need from America, everything we will give you to maintain the stability. To maintain the stability, they are buying gold now. India 50% tariff, people are uncertain companies. So these two countries, they are not probably supplier, but these two country customers they decide for the gold rate, and gold rate has risen to any level. What can be other reasons? I believe these are the reasons that we have mentioned: political unrest, U.S. government uncertainty in the market, and China NDB bank. So these are the reason of the uncertainty. What customers are suggested? Should they buy gold and keep at their home? Certainly not. Certainly not. Okay, if someone needs for the jewelry purpose or whatsoever, then it is all right. Otherwise, just don't go to toward the market and don't waste your time storing gold or this and that. It will become stable and probably it will become very cheap once China take over in the monetary fashion. So dollar will be taken over by our value. We are shouting this for many months. Common currency will come from Russia, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa from the BRICS bank, that is NDB bank. And then once this currency comes out and it makes things stable because this country China has the maximum export now worldwide. Countries are dependent on China more than European Union and Russia and America. I'm sorry, European Union and America. Till this stability is not going on, purchase of gold will go on, and then prices will be high. If someone is trying to do business, then he can do. Otherwise, in uncertainty, people should not buy because things are going to be more certain for future. So nothing to be get panic as far as I understand.